What is going on, everybody? Welcome into another episode of Brewers Franchise. We are in episode 3 of season 3, July of 2026. So obviously this is going to be a bit of a chunky episode. We got to get through the All-Star break. We got to get through the draft. We got to sign our draft picks. Might even go a little further than the month of July. Who knows? We'll see how I'm feeling. All right, y'all. That being said, let's take a quick look at the update on the team real quick. So we've got the best record in baseball right now, which is great because we've missed the playoffs the last 2 years. We're pretty much standard with the same team that we had coming into the season. We haven't really made any changes. Just going to quickly go through here. Nelson Velasquez batting .286 with 21 home runs. Honestly, not sure if sustainable or not. We will have to see. I don't know, man. He's doing well. At the beginning of the year, I was thinking about trading him. But now, I don't know, man. Anyways, Bo Bichette batting .297 with 18 home runs. Jake Bouga, .253, only 13 home runs. Pretty disappointing year from him. Luis Arias batting .308, 4 home runs. Jackson Chourio, .253 with 14 home runs so far. Pretty impressive. And as you can see on a curve, he is improving every year. Already has 14 home runs, which is almost as much as he had combined in his first 2 full seasons. Then again, he only played 88 games last year, and he's already approaching that this year. Christian Yelich, the resurrection of Christian Yelich, continues batting .280 with 15 home runs so far this year. .285 with 11 home runs for Contreras. Sal Frelick batting .303. MJ Melendez, not a ton of opportunity, but batting 10 of 21. Pretty nice. As far as pitchers go, Edward Cabrera is the star. I believe he's leading in Cy Young voting right now. The 1.69 ERA and a 1.11 WHIP. He's 10-1 this year. One of those losses, or the loss, is because of us. We blew it. So, sorry about that. Dylan Cease also having a pretty good season. He's got a complete game shutout. He's got a 1.23 WHIP, 3.09 ERA. He's 10-6 on the year. Honestly, the only one that's really been struggling a little bit is Logan Gilbert. But he's turned it around lately these past couple of weeks. We got him some momentum last video with a complete game shutout. Now he's starting to find his groove. Johan Oviedo having a great year out of the bullpen for us. I mean, honestly, our whole pitching staff is just crushing it. Our highest whip is 164 from Joel Pineapples, which is surprising. All right, we got a little bit of games to get through before we get to the MLB Draft, and we are going to start with our first full series of the month against the New York Mets. They're throwing us right into the frying pan here. Top 9, we are down by 2. No outs, though. William Contreras at the plate, Bo Bichette on first, Jorge Lopez on the mound. We got to get a little 9th inning rally going. That's a pretty good swing by Contreras. Unfortunately, a little too much muscle behind it as it goes directly to the center fielder. Not very good there. We don't love to see it. That's going to bring up Luis Arias here with 1 out. Oh, what a disgusting curveball. Holy cow. All right, well, it all comes down to the man, Jake Bouga. I just never should have hopped into this game, I guess. That's going to be a loss. Whew, we need to lock in. All right, game 1 of a 2-game set against Cleveland here. Bottom 4, 2 outs, runners on the corners for Miguel Vargas with Austin Cox on the mound. Game tied at 0. Let's see if we can make something happen here. That ball is just grounded weakly by Vargas. They're going to get the out at second, and they're out of this one. Still scoreless here in Milwaukee at the end of 4. All right, still scoreless. Bottom 5 here, 2 outs. RBI opportunity for Luis Arias. Let's get it. That ball is dinked to left field by Arias. We're sending Bichette home. Not the best swing in the world, but it will find grass. And Milwaukee taking the 1-0 lead here. Luis Arias with the RBI. A full count strikeout by Bouga. And that's going to end the inning with it still 1-0 Milwaukee. All right, top 6 here. Still 1-0, but runners on first and second with no outs. Logan Gilbert on the bump. Gabriel Arias at the plate. There's a swing and a ground ball. We're going to get 2 here. Runner is safe at third. Maybe I should have gone for the tag, but I don't trust the animations in this game. All right, Jose Ramirez at the plate with an RBI opportunity. And that'll be ball 1. That ball is going to be flown directly to Christian Yelich. And a corn for Yelly. And we're out of this one. 1-0, headed to the bottom of the 6th. All right, fast forward to the 9th. We're up 4-0 now, which is beautiful. Trying to complete another complete game shutout here for Logan Gilbert. Yes! Strikeout number 1 for Gilbert. Well, number 11 for Gilbert. Number 1 in the inning. Jose Ramirez comes up now. 2 outs to glory. There's a swing and a ball hit up the middle by Jose Ramirez. It's going to be a 1-out single here. Runner on first, 1 out here in the 9th. And here comes Dino Evil. He's not going to let us get the shutout. I know how pitchers feel now when they get pulled and they don't want to be. Unbelievable. Here comes TJ Antone. Antone able to finish it out, and that is going to be the ball game. Milwaukee wins 4-0. All right, here we go now. Top 8 against Pittsburgh. We actually lost the first game, so we want to try to ensure a win. No outs here. Joel Pineapple's on for the hold. Nick York, who used to be in our system, at the plate. That one going to be flown to right by Nick York. Velasquez easily under it for out number 1. That ball is going to be grounded by Lonnie White. He's got wheels, but Bichette charges. And that's 3 up, 3 down in the 8th for Pineapples. All right, here we go. Top of the order up for Pittsburgh is Tamar Johnson. Abner Uribe in for the save. There's a swing and a miss. Out number 1 of the inning for Abner Uribe. And that'll bring up Carlos Correa. Interesting. Swing and a miss on the high heat against Correa. Second strikeout of the inning for Uribe. And now it all rests on the shoulders of Brian Reynolds. Reynolds going to draw a walk here. I think that was like a 10 pitch at bat. Just would not swing and miss anywhere. So now runner on first and Jack Sawinski up. And he's going to ground it to Vargas. Vargas fields it, and that is out number 3. The Brewers win, and now it's time to go to the MLB Draft. Let's get it. All right, we got us 30 or so draft prospects added here. We're going to go through some of my favorites, and if last year was a weak draft class, this one is absolutely stacked. So let's look at it. I think we've got 2 instant impact players at the top, starting with Adrian Esquivel. 69 to 79 overall, 85 to 95 potential, but he just looks like he absolutely rakes like right now. I mean, at the minimum, you're looking at somebody who is ready in 6 months to a year, right? So, I mean, just looks really strong. First base, right field. And then Robbie Johnson here. I don't know, man. 79 to 95 potential, 62 to 78 overall. He looks pretty good. He looks like he could be pretty good right away. I mean, obviously, there's the chance that he comes out on the low end of this, but he's an 18-year-old. Got him 95% scouted. I feel like he's probably pretty strong. There's another shortstop here, Mitch Mora, who also looks pretty good, but could potentially be a little bit worse to start off. Lloyd Cutliff, number 1 pitcher on the board for us, 21 years old, 87 to 97 potential. I mean, what else can I say? Jonathan Borbin looks pretty good too, 85 to 95 potential there. Owen Wise is somebody that we discovered with 85 to 95 potential, 65 to 75 overall. One of our top position players on the board, 22 years old already. But I think we can probably snag him in like the 2nd or 3rd round. And then Ken Post, I like a lot. Just looks like he could be a nice power hitter with some speed. Brett Castle looks pretty good. Scott Correa is another one that we discovered. So he's 19th on our board, not ranked on MLB, with 45 to 70 overall, 71 to 96 potential. So if we could at least have him start as like a 55 with 81 potential, I mean, I think that would be really, really dope. Kurt Wellington is a little bit older at 22 years old, but looks like he could be a solid all-around center fielder. Derek McDonald, we didn't scout really a whole lot, but looks like he could be a pretty solid hitter, really five-tool kind of player. So I like him a lot. It would be rolling the dice with him. But then Bob Malone, also another one that we didn't scout a whole lot, but looks like he could be pretty good. Vernon Rodriguez, we scouted a little, kind of in the same vein as Derek McDonald. Looks like he could be pretty strong all around. Martin Porcelli, another one that we discovered. Kind of looks like a fielding primary shortstop, doesn't he? I'm not terribly crazy about him or Cordero. Who else? I like Howard Ono a little bit. Looks like he could be a good five-tool player. Ruben O'Neill looks like he could be decent. Be like a nice speedy guy. What I like about him is that he can play every position. So he's a nice utility guy. Greg Duke looks like he could be a solid contact hitter. Anthony Henley looks like he could be decent. Jamal Gorman looks pretty good. Keo Ka looks okay. Really just kind of a fast fielding center fielder. Then we got some nice, interesting looking relief pitchers and closing pitchers down here in case there's nobody who really fits into where we're picking in that draft slot. All right, we're ready to hop into the draft here. We're going to go in, and of course, they are going to give us the animations for these first three picks. It'll be the A's, White Sox, and Rockies. I expect to see Adrian Esquivel, Robbie Johnson, and Lloyd Cutliff go 1, 2, 3 here. If it's not some combination of those three, I'll be shocked. And if the A's don't pick one of those three, they're really blowing their chance to kickstart a rebuild. All right, here we go. Hopping into the first pick, the A's with a chance to turn their franchise around, and they do it. Adrian Esquivel, I think, is the best player in the draft. Big league ready today, potentially. Hits for power, hits for contact. Doesn't do a whole lot else, but that's really all he needs to do. Next up, the Chicago White Sox. They've been pretty pathetic for a while, and they're going to take Samuel Velez, first baseman here. Bad pick. Bad pick. Robbie Johnson was the pick there, or Lloyd Cutliff. So the White Sox continue to descend into mediocrity. Is that Robbie Johnson? No, it's Mitch Mora for the Rockies. I think that's a bad pick as well, honestly. So a little bit of surprise in those first three picks. Bro, if Lloyd Cutliff or Robbie Johnson falls to us, you won't even see me think for a second about it. So here we are at pick 11, and the Royals, the Kansas City Royals, take Robbie Johnson at pick 10. You can see Lloyd Cutliff went to the Reds at pick 5. So honestly, probably the best shortstop prospect we've seen since Jackson Holliday goes to the Royals, who already have Bobby Witt. Maybe they slide him over to third base. Robbie Johnson steps in there. We will see. Only 4 picks until our pick. All right, it is our pick, and a few of the guys that we were targeting did get picked in those last few picks. Bob Malone, who was somebody we were interested in but didn't really scout very much. Kurt Wellington, I was a big fan of. Kind of sad to see him go. Same with Ken Post, who looks like he could be a nice, strong, power-hitting outfielder for us. But we do have some options here. We can go starting pitcher. Brett Castle is the MLB consensus number 15 prospect. We have him at number 11. We could go Frederick Light. We have him as the 24th ranked prospect. Or we could go for one of these right fielders with potential power to them. Interesting. Do I go with the unknown Derek McDonald? So here's the thing. Because Vernon Rodriguez is rated more highly in the fielding areas, maybe he won't develop as much in the hitting areas. I don't know. I like them both, honestly. All right, I think what we do here is we go Vernon Rodriguez. I like Derek McDonald too. Vernon Rodriguez, we just have him scouted a little bit more, so I feel a little bit more confident in making the pick. Ooh, I don't know, man. Look at that vision and discipline for Darren McDonald. The potential is there to be pretty good, man. We're going to take Vernon Rodriguez. It's the safer pick. Maybe we reach on somebody later in the draft to make up for it. I'm just not sure, man. I'm not sure. But he does have a sick little handlebar mustache. He almost fell to us. I was thinking Derek McDonald might fall to us so we could just take them both. There he goes, number 29 to the Twins here. We'll have to remember to check him out. Benji Pratt goes 30th. We got 2 picks here until we go. Sam Gator to the Rockies. And then the Orioles are going to pick, and then we are up. All right, never leave a draft without a top-of-the-line pitching prospect. And that's who we're hopefully going to get here. Frederick Light. We've got him 24th on our board. This is the 33rd pick, so we see this is good value. He's got 71 to 93 potential, 61 to 83 overall. Basic pitch mix of fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Looks like he could have a pretty good slider in the future. Frederick Light, welcome to the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we are up for the 66th pick here, the competitive balance round B. And I think we are ready to go ahead and pull the trigger on Owen Wise. I don't want to risk that anybody else discovered him. We've got him number 9 on our board. Looks like he could just be a solid overall player. 5-tool player, 42 years old. So hopefully he comes in almost ready. We're going to go ahead and take him. Owen Wise, even though we've already got Brock Wilken and Kevin Cameron at third base, he is by far the best player available to us at this point. And I think we waited long enough to get good value for him. All right, it is our pick here. We're looking to add a shortstop or center fielder. Martin Porcelli looks like he could be pretty good, but he's mainly like a defensive guy. Howard Ono looks like he could be decent. I was really honestly kind of thinking about getting Ruben O'Neill. He just went before us, but we got to pick somebody here. We're going to go with Howard Ono in center field. Why not? All right, we're up again in round 4. I'm not a huge fan of that Howard Ono pick now that I've looked at it. He looks like maybe he could potentially not be very good. There's only a 2 difference between his overall and his potential. All right, round 4 here. We've got 4 people left on the board. I still think we can probably wait on these pitchers. I don't know. We might be able to take Scott Correa. I like Jamal Gorman here. Keoka, I don't really like as much. Let's go ahead and take one more right fielder. This will be our stretch pick, I think. We took, what's his name? We took Vernon Rodriguez at 18, and it was a bit of a safe pick. We said we would do a stretch pick later. So Jamal Gorman will be our stretch pick. Picking him 20 or so picks before we had him ranked. Let's go ahead and go to our next pick. And we are up here. We'll go ahead and take Scott Correa here. We've got him 19th on our board. He could potentially start very, very low with low potential. I don't know. That's why I kind of waited. But could potentially be very good for us. Scott Correa, welcome to the squad. And then one more pick for us. Okay, both of our options are here. We've already taken 2 starting pitchers. I didn't really like the pick of... what's his name? Ono. Howard Ono. Maybe we'll go with Keoka here. And maybe one of those 2 outfielders hits. And I think that's going to be it for us. Yep, that'll be it for the draft. And it's All-Star Weekend time. All right, it is Home Run Derby time. And sadly, once again, no Milwaukee Brewers get selected. It's going to be Corey Seager, Matt Olson, Nick Castellanos, Jorge Soler, Juan Soto, Shohei Ohtani, Aaron Judge, and Yordan Alvarez. Aaron Judge is the defending champion, defeating Juan Soto last year in the finals of the Home Run Derby. This year, the Home Run Derby's in Tampa Bay, so no hometown heroes. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with... let's go with Jorge Soler to win the Home Run Derby. Let's check it out. Well, my winner is out after the first round because Juan Soto hit 22 home runs. I mean, Jorge Soler hit 18, which would have been good enough to advance against most. But here we go. Moving on to the second round. The finals are set. It is Yordan Alvarez against Aaron Judge here. Judge looking for back-to-back Home Run Derby championships. So let's see what happens. Well, fatigue has clearly set in. A disappointing 14 home runs from Yordan Alvarez. Aaron Judge just hit his 9th and earned his 32nd bonus. So it'll be interesting to see here. Is that going to clear the fence? It will. That'll be number 10. Aaron Judge with one more pitch here. Won't convert there. He's going to have 30 seconds. Oh, no, he does go oppo. 30 seconds here to get 3 home runs for the tie or 4 for the win. There's one. Can he go oppo taco there? No. He's going to need to hit home runs on both swings here. No, that's not going to do it. Judge will go deep on this one, I believe, but it won't be enough. 14-13 will be the final. Yordan Alvarez is your 2026 Home Run Derby champion. Let's see him with the trophy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What a giant man. All right, taking a look here at the All-Star teams. First for the American League, Hunter Brown is the starter for the Astros. Kevin Gausman, Luis Garcia, Luis Medina, and Tarek Skubal are the other starters on the roster. They got Tanner Scott, Andres Munoz, Devin Williams, and Clay Holmes there in the bullpen. But for the National League, it's Edward Cabrera getting the start. He is on fire this year. 10-3, 2.11 ERA, 1.16 WHIP, which means the last 2 starts have actually not been that great because he was doing much better than that. Anthony Desclafani is going to be second, surprising, at 35 years old. Wow. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Dylan Cease, another starter for the Brewers here on the National League team. Tyler Glass, now the other starter. Sean Reed Foley, Jordan Romano, Albert Alzolay, Alexis Diaz, Jose Alvarado, and Abner Uribe. So 3 pitchers for the Brewers on the team. Emmanuel Clase rounds it out. And then for the American League, Stephen Kwan, Yandy Diaz, Aaron Judge, Mike Trout, Corey Seager, Royce Lewis, Jose Ramirez, Yainer Diaz, and Lane Thomas getting the starts. Very interesting. But for the National League, Ronald Acuna Jr., Nico Horner, Corbin Carroll, Matt Olson, Alex Bregman of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Trey Turner, Michael Harris, Brandon Nimmo, and Kybert Ruiz. Interesting, we don't have any starters here on the National League. Wow. Shohei Ohtani is on the bench. Ethan Salas really developing for the Padres now. 19 years old, making the All-Star game. 25-year-old Indy Rodriguez also makes it. That means William Contreras didn't make it. Wow. Wow. Gavin Lux, Wilmer Flores, Ryan McMahon, Marco Luciano, Bryce Terang, Lindor, Tatis Jr., Castellanos. No hitters for the Brewers on the National League team. What in the world is going on here? All right, our first opportunity to sign draft picks, and Owen Wise, we've locked him down. A redshirt junior third baseman. Really should be the gem of the class. Let's see about Frederick Light here. He is going to sign as well. And Jamal Gorman will decline the offer. Well, screw you too, bud. However, Scott Correa does go ahead and sign with the Brewers. Here's our first round pick, Vernon Rodriguez. We are going to offer him 3.4. He will decline us there. Let's go ahead and add in Akio Ka and reprioritize some stuff here. Okay, we're ready to lock that in. All right, game 2 of a 3-game set against Philly here coming out of the All-Star break. We lost game 1 3-1, and now we're down 1-0 here in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, William Contreras on at the plate. Zach Wheeler on the mound. Let's see if we can get an RBI here. That ball hit pretty well by Contreras, but it's going to go directly to Bryson Stott at second base. And they're going to get out of this one with the lead. All right, here we go. Top 8, still 1-0, 1 out. Christian Yelich on first. Sir Anthony Dominguez pitching. And William Contreras is back at the plate. Nice. A stolen base here for Christian Yelich, as Garrett Stubbs is going to lose control of it. It's 1-2 here to Wilson Contreras, though. We got to get a hit. That ball's hit pretty well by Contreras. Looks like it will die before the fence, though, to dead center field. We are going to try and take third with Yelich here. The throw's a little bit off base, so runner on third here. We do have 2 outs, but any base hit from Jake Berger here will score the run. Able to work ourselves into a full count. Here comes the payoff pitch from Dominguez. Fouled off by Boyga. We're staying alive. Staying alive. That's going to be ball 4. We almost went there. All right, so runner on first and third here. Nelson Velasquez will come to the plate. 1 for 6 with a dong. We would not say no to another ding-dong right here at Citizens Bank Park. Oh! The changeup makes us look silly. Oh my gosh! All right, here we go. Top 9 no outs. Jose Alvarado in to close it here. Sal Frelick struggles against lefties. I think what we will do is put in Miguel Vargas here. He's a bit better against lefties, and he's got that pinch hitter quirk. So let's see if we can get something going against Jose Alvarado. Here we go. Full count here. Alvarado looking to put down Vargas. That ball's hit up the middle by Miguel Vargas, and we have a lead-off single here in the 9th with Yoan Moncada due up. Oh no, the ground ball from Moncada. No, it's a double play turned by the Phillies, and all of our hopes rest on Jackson Chourio. Batting .250 on the season, 15 home runs. Can we make it 16 here? Oh, that ball's grounded to third base. Bum able to make the stop, but Chourio has speed, and he's able to beat it out for an infield single. Interesting. We do turn over our lineup here. Top of the lineup due up as we look at the Google StatCast for Chourio. Very, very fast. Home to first in 4.3 seconds. I can't even imagine moving that fast. There's the steal attempt from Chourio. He's going to be in there. Remember, the Phillies lost JT Realmuto to the Royals. That's the 8th stolen base of the year for Chourio. And now Luis Arias is a base hit away from tying this ball game here down to our last out. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, Milwaukee and all of the fans. All right, coming off of getting swept by the Phillies, we needed a little bit of good news, and we're going to get it. Vernon Rodriguez, our number 1 overall pick, has decided to sign with the Brewers. Not number 1 overall, our first-round pick. Jamal Gorman declined our offer. Akio Ka is ready for an offer, so let's go ahead and hit him with one. He's going to decline that, but that's okay. All right, we have lost 4 straight coming out of the All-Star break. Swept by the Phillies, lost game 1 against Cincinnati. Now we're tied 1-1, bottom of the second, 2 outs. Bases loaded for Marco Luciano. We got to get out of this with Dylan Cease. Oh my goodness, we hang a changeup. That's going to give the Reds the lead. Play at the plate, and he's going to be safe. A 2 RBI single from Luciano. Oh my goodness. That ball is hit well to left field by Spencer Steer. But we'll get out of this one, but not before giving up 2 runs. We're down 3-1 now at the end of 2. To say that a lot has happened since we went down 3-1 would be an understatement. We're up 7-3 now in the 9th inning. But not only that, William Contreras, angry at not being named an All-Star this year, is a home run away from the cycle. 4 for 4. 5 RBIs, 2 singles, a double, and a triple. We are going to do what it says and hit X to power swing and see if we can get this cycle, baby. Oh, we got the fastball and hit X for a power swing, but he doesn't get underneath it. He hits it really hard right back at the pitcher. It's going to be the 3rd single of the game for Willie Contreras. He ends up going 5 for 5 with 3 singles, a double, and a triple. What a shame. That would have been cool. We do end up getting the win, though. This one a blowout. We end up winning 8-3. William Contreras is your player of the game. Christian Yelich also 4 for 5. Luis Arias 2 for 4. And Bo Bichette 2 for 5. All right. Jamal Gorman has signed with the Brewers. And good news is we got some scouting done while he was refusing to sign with us. And he has pretty good potential, it looks like. So it looks like it'll be a pretty decent pick. Let's see here. Howard Ono is not ready to negotiate. Let's see if we can get Akio Ka off of our board here. Yes, we will. So we will get him to sign. And now all of our efforts go into Howard Ono. So he'll get 6% interest per 2 days. We should be able to lock him down I want to see get some scouting done on him as well, though. Maybe we don't sign him. All right, here we go. Top 6 against the Mets. Final game of the series. I think we lost one and won one, split the first 2, so we're looking for a series win here. Top 6, 2 outs. Runners on first and second for Dominic Smith, and Freddie Peralta is on the mound trying to finish his 6th inning. That ball hit well by Dominic Smith, but Jackson Chourio will settle under it, and that will be out number 3. 6 solid innings for Freddie Peralta today. We're tied at 1, though, so we need a little bit of run support from the top of the order. Run support we did not get. It is the top of the 8th. 1 out. Brandon Nimmo's on second. Brent Rooker batting. Johan Oviedo is on the bump. Let's see if we can get out of this jam. There's a swing and a miss by Rooker, and that will be out number 2 in the inning. All right, for the matchups, here comes Genesis Cabrera. Alvarez hits for much higher power against righties than he does lefties. Same with Dominic Smith, is a much better hitter against lefties, or against righties than lefties. So it only makes sense to go ahead and bring Cabrera in here. That ball is grounded to Bichette for out number 3, and we're headed to the bottom of the 8th. Still tied at 1 here. All right, here we go. Bottom 8, 1 out. Bo Bichette at the plate against Tyler McGill. Akil Baddoo on first. Let's see if we can get him around to the plate. Oh no, we get a little choked up on the fastball. That ball gonna go directly to Rooker in right field. We'll be out number 2 here, and we desperately need some offense. All right, we're able to steal second base here with Akil Baddoo. He reaches 19.3 miles per hour, going from first to second there. Christian Yelich, 0-1 here. Looking for a go-ahead RBI. That is going to end the 8th inning with a strikeout by Yelich, and we are headed to the 9th, tied at 1. All right, another dude in the 9th. We're in the top of the 10th here. 1 out. Francisco Lindor is on second. Luis Angel Acuna at the plate. And we're going to leave him in. We're going to leave Genesis Cabrera in here. We got to get out of this without giving up a run, though. Oh, yeah, swing and a miss there by Acuna. And that will be out number 2 here in the inning. Brandon Nimmo due up for the Mets. Hey, it's a swing and a miss, Nimmo. And that will be out number 3. We're headed to the bottom of the 10th here. All right, here we go. Bottom 10, 1 out. We're getting out hit 7-3 this game. But Velasquez is on second. Moncada at the plate. We're about to see if we can steal one here. Velasquez is not very fast. Neither are these 2 guys, but they're a little bit faster. So what we're going to do is go ahead and put Miguel Vargas in for Velasquez as a pinch runner. And Yoan Moncada with some pressure on him. That ball hit to the gap by Vargas, but it's just going to be too high. Too high. Caught in left field. We are going to try and take third base here, and we will. So runner on third here with 2 outs. Jackson Chourio with a chance for the go-ahead walk-off hit here in the bottom of the 10th. Shame on my family. Honestly, bro. I'm feeling the pressure. My palms are sweaty. Vomit on a sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. Jackson Chourio strikes out. Hey, at least we got 1, 2, 3 coming up in the 11th. But the Mets have 4, 5, 6 coming up. All right, 1 out here in the 11th. Brandon Nimmo is on second. TJ Antone in the game against Francisco Alvarez. Oh, Alvarez crushes righties, bro. Oh, this is scary. Honestly, well, I was going to say maybe I should intentionally walk him. I don't really want to do that. But I am going to pitch around him because I don't mind him reaching base here. And that will be ball 4 on Alvarez. It's okay. Sets up the double play here with Dominic Smith coming to the plate. There's the ground ball. Fielded by Antone. Moncada over to Travis d'Arnaud, and that is out number 3. Beautifully done. I love it when a plan comes together. 1, 2, 3 leading off the bottom of the 11th for us. All right, I lied. Travis d'Arnaud started this game, so he's the number 9 batter. But he reached base, So, bottom of the 11th, 1 out. Bo Bichette at the plate. Darno at first. McGill still on the mound. That ball hit between first and second. MJ Melendez, who we put in for Travis Darno to run, will get to second base. So it'll be runners on first and second with 1 out here. And due up is Christian Yelich, I believe. Yes, come on, Yelly. Here we go, full count. Here's the pitch from McGill. Hit up the middle by Yelich. MJ Melendez is running home. There will be a play at the plate, and he is safe. And the Brewers win in 11 innings. The Cardiac Kids. Christian Yelich comes up big again and again for the Brewers. This time in the 11th, and a win for Milwaukee is a win for everybody. Let's go, Brew Crew. All right, we did Dylan Cease dirty last time that we hopped into a moment with him, so we have to redeem ourselves here. Up 1-0 against Oakland, runners on first and second. Tyler Soderstrom at the plate in the 6th. There's a swing and a miss by Soderstrom. He almost falls on his Bahuti, and that is going to be out number 2 in the inning from Dylan Cease. Here comes Jerome Winters, the rookie first baseman for the A's, soon to be replaced by their number 1 overall pick, Adrian Esquivel. Oh, I spoke too soon. Jerome Winters is going to get an RBI single here, and the game is tied. I'm so sorry, Dylan Cease, man. I'm so sorry. Oh, there's a swing and a miss. Get that ball, Travis. Attaboy. That's going to get us out of the inning with a tie at least. All right, top 8 here, still tied. Trevor Rogers is pitching. Soderstrom back up. Zach Geloff on first. 1 out. We need to get out of this one. Let's see how it goes. That one's going to be grounded to Vargas. We're not going to get it in time to make the play at second. We'll just take the easy play here, and that will bring up Jerome Winters again. Let's see how he does here against Rogers. Oh, that one hit, and Melendez is going to field it easy. I thought Jerome Winters was about to do me dirty again. All right, here we go. Bottom 8th, no outs. Game is still tied. Christian Yelich up against Kyle Mueller with William Contreras on first. Wow, that was a disgusting changeup inside on Yelich. That's going to be out number 1. Arias up here. We really don't need to squander these opportunities. There's a hit by Arias. It's going to get over the third baseman, and now Contreras on second. Got runners on first and second with 1 out. I'm trying to think, do we have a pinch runner we can put in for Contreras here? He was a pinch hitter in the first place. But for Travis Darno, okay, so here's what we can do. We can go ahead and throw in Jackson Churio, and then we can move MJ Melendez down to catcher next inning. Love it when a plan comes together. That ball hit decently by Bo Bichette. I mean, we turned on the fastball up and in. I don't know what else to do. He hits it directly to the left fielder. That's unfortunate. We're going to get caught stealing third there. Wow. I mean, it was 0-2. I figured I'd be swinging at pretty much anything, but that's a tactical mistake. I'll tell you that much. Well, here we go. Mason Miller is in, and we are down 2-1. The A's were able to score in the top of the 9th. So Jake Berger leading off. We have 4, 5, and 6 here against probably the best closer in the game. That ball hit by Berger, and it's going to be, bobbled, but still fielded and thrown to first for the out. 2 outs away here. Nelson Velasquez coming to the plate. I mean, somebody's got a big dong in him, right? Oh my gosh! Jerome Winters makes the catch on a rope by Nelson Velasquez. Now we're down to our final out, and it's Akil Baddoo. Oh, what a shot by Baddoo! It's going to be fielded well, though, and it's going to hold him to just a single. So on the first pitch, Baddoo finds first. In the bottom of our order, Miguel Vargas looking to get something going here. Oh, that ball grounded by Vargas, and it's going to be fielded easily. I can't believe we just lost to the A's, man. Disgusting. Maybe we need to shake something up. We've been kind of since the All-Star break. We said we needed to shake something up, and shake something up we will do. I think it is time. He had a little bit of a rough start to the year in AAA, but Hideki Watanabe has rebounded greatly, batting .284 with 10 home runs with a .780 OPS. I think he's ready. +7 in contact versus left this year, +3 in contact versus right, up to 68 vision, 68 clutch, 55 discipline. Of course, 88 fielding. We love having some good fielding at first base. I think it is time to call him up. Watanabe is the number 5 overall prospect in the major leagues. Number 1 first baseman, but only number 2 in our system because of Jermaine Benton, the closing pitcher. But I think that's what we'll do. We're going to go ahead and call up Hideki Watanabe. And we've got to send somebody down. And I think it's actually going to be Miguel Vargas, only batting .241 this year. And kind of struggling. We've still got 4 years left of control. Maybe get him a little bit of, momentum back. And we'll send him down to AAA for just a quick spell. Never mind. We cannot send him down without him having to clear waivers. Interesting. Who else could we send down? You know what? We're less than a week away from the trade deadline. Maybe we should just swing a trade. Just a few days from the trade deadline, and no big trades have gone down. And you know what? We needed to shake something up, so we called up Hideki Watanabe. Miguel Vargas, out of options, so we can't send him down like we wanted to. So we got in the kitchen and cooked a little bit, and we've got the best record in the majors, and we're going for it this year. And we better get it because we're taking on some salary here, and we've already got some heavy salary. So first things first, we're giving up Jake Boega, who we just got in the offseason. Also Miguel Vargas, who we also just got in the offseason. And Wickelman Gonzalez, who we got in our very first season at the trade deadline as part of the Willy Adames trade, where we sent him to the Red Sox. And we're getting back Lucius Robinson, who was actually the number 3 overall pick in the draft last year. He's a 62 overall with B potential at 21 years old, so a little bit behind the curve developmentally, but could turn out to be a solid arm for us. Could even transition into a bullpen arm, possibly. I don't know. But, the obvious elephant in the room, the other name in the trade, we're getting J-Ram, baby. Jose Ramirez. The Guardians are like 6 games out of the AL Central and even further out of the wild card. And you know what? J-Ram is 33 years old and has 2 years left on his contract after this year at $20 million a year. So we're taking on a lot of salary, and he's probably going to regress a little bit over those couple of years. But this year, he's batting .292, has 19 home runs. Jake Berger is not doing that well, and we want J-Ram, and we're going to go for the title. I don't even know that I need to explain it any further. We are going to lock in and get it done. And coming off of that big trade, another two small roster moves. Howard Ono has signed our last draft pick, and we signed Tyler Fitzgerald, who has 95 speed. Stuck him in AAA, maybe a playoff roster spot waiting on him. He can be a fielder / pinch runner and can play pretty much anywhere. So the big trade, the big news is that we got Jose Ramirez. Lovely, wonderful. I'm super excited about it. He's batting 3rd in our lineup now. But the news that's kind of been hidden is that Hideki Watanabe is ready to make his major league debut. So we're hopping in. We're player locking Hideki Watanabe for his debut. Let's get him off to a strong start. Here we are on the local Milwaukee TV broadcast. However, this game is going to be... Oh no, it is in Milwaukee. Okay, so we're at home. Here we are at American Family Field, or as we like to call it, Miller Park. The Brewers taking on the Athletics after a disappointing loss, but a huge roster turnover since then. We picked up Jose Ramirez, but the big news is that Hideki Watanabe is making his debut. Starting at first base, batting 7th. Here he is with his first at bat. We're down 3-0 already. What's going on? Runner on first. Let's see if we can get something going. Oh, that ball is swung on and belted. Go ball. It's going to go off the wall. Watanabe waltzes into second with a double, and the run scores. It's a huge RBI double on the very first swing and pitch of Hideki Watanabe's career. First base coach Brian Snitker will take that ball and put it in the dugout for him to keep. And is this the spark that we needed? Mike Vasil is wondering what happened. Well, you left a fastball right down the middle, and that's a pure baseball hitter right there. Hideki Watanabe puts a great swing on it, gets the RBI double, and we're cooking now. 2 down here now. We're on third. Arias at the plate. He's going to hit this one to left field. It will drop, and we'll score the first run of our career, and it's going to be 3-2 on the rally started by our rookie. All right, here we go. Bottom third. We're back up again. Runners on first and second. Still 3-2. There's a swing by Watanabe on a 3-1 pitch. He's going to ground it up the middle, and it's fielded, and he is out. So 1 for 2 so far today. All right, bottom 6 here. We are leading off the inning with Hideki Watanabe. Let's see if we can get a rally started. Still down 3-2 here. That ball's hit pretty well by Hideki Watanabe. It's an early swing. It will land, and we are going to stroll in here with an easy double. Hideki Watanabe 2 for 3 now with 2 doubles in his MLB debut. All right, here we go. Bottom 7 here. We're up for our 4th at-bat. Our first at-bat against the lefty. Runner on first is Christian Yelich. It's 4-4 with 2 outs. Oh, no. That time we're behind the fastball, and we're going to pop it up. That makes Watanabe 2 for 4. All right, we're going to get one more chance here. Well, maybe just one more chance. It's the bottom of the 9th. 2 outs. Tie ball game. Zach Jackson is pitching. Oh, man. A little early on that one. That ball is hammered! Going back to the wall! It's out of here! Oh, my gosh! Hideki Watanabe! The rookie! Go crazy, young fella! Unbelievable! Bottom of the 9th. 2 outs. His first major league game. And Hideki Watanabe with his 3rd hit. And it is a walk-off home run. Oh my goodness. What the... What just happened? Oh, that boy's special. Well, here comes heartbreak after that huge walk-off win by Hideki Watanabe. I mean, I was riding high. The game could not let me be happy. Christian Yelich, for the first time in this franchise, has a serious injury. He has fractured his shin. He will be out 2 to 3 months. We're going to put him on the 60-day IL. I will think about making some trades. We have 1 or 2 days before the trade deadline. But I think I'll just call up Andy Pajes because Christian Yelich should be back for the playoffs. So, man, I'm heartbroken. Well, I guess all it took was me kind of unplugging the dam, and now we have a true blockbuster trade here. Nolan Jones is going from the Rockies to the Cubs for Nico Horner, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Gustavo Carrasco. Nolan Jones is a 95 overall, and I believe has 2 or 3 more years of team control after that. That's a huge trade. All right, we're hopping into gameplay here. Oh, well, we're up 9-0. This is the last game of the month. Let's see if we can get a cycle for Luis Arias. He needs a triple. Pretty slow. That ball, I mean, oh, I was about to say, maybe if he dives for it, we'll get it. All right, we get a single there. Hey, he's 5 for 5. No cycle, but 5 for 5 is pretty dope. Pretty dope. We're going to get the win here, and that is a great way to end July. Looking at some of our minor league reports, Edwin Jimenez struggled in AA this past month. Victor Madero struggled in AAA. Luke Adams did pretty well in AA. Nice to see. Sonny DeShare is out with an injury. And then William Prince, a 0 ERA in 4.2 innings of work, along with 5 strikeouts. Brooks Kriske, hey, he's making a living down there in AAA, just in case we have injury madness happen. All right, here we go. The 2nd of August. It is the day we have been waiting for. We get to see our draft picks. Vernon Rodriguez, I hope that you are better than Derek McDonald. We were choosing between those two. We went with the safer pick of Vernon Rodriguez. Let's see how it turns out. Only an 84 potential. Oh, but 75 overall. 75 overall. At 18 years old with 84 potential? Hello? He's got 78 clutch already. My goodness. Okay, I'm happy about that. Now, let's see. If I remember correctly, it was the Twins that took McDonald. Yes, the Twins took McDonald, and let me tell you something. And as good as Vernon Rodriguez seems to be, Eric McDonald is a 72 with 89 potential. So honestly, we got Vernon Rodriguez. He's a little bit better right now, but has 5 less potential. So maybe did not make the best pick there. But also, look at this. 55 with 92 potential and 53 with 96 potential. Hopefully, the Twins have a first baseman of the future between these two guys. Anyway, let's get back to our draft class. All right, Frederick Light is also a 75 overall as an 18-year-old. That's insane. With 85 potential, he immediately becomes my highest rated starter in the minor leagues. Absolutely nutty. And then Owen Wise, 73 overall with 93 potential. Oh my gosh. There is no way. We discovered this guy. Look at that. 52-58 against righties, 67-61 against lefties, 69 vision, 63 discipline. He's only got 46 clutch, which is tough. 67 fielding, even 66 speed. Oh my goodness. Howard Ono ends up not being that great like we hoped. I mean, he is a 69, which is nice, but he only has 71 potential. He does provide crucial depth in the outfield, though. As you can see, we focused on drafting outfielders. We are pretty not deep in the outfield. Jamal Gorman, 23 years old, 56 overall is pretty low, but 86 potential is pretty good. Like I said, he is 23 though. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he can have a late career burst. Scott Correa ends up being a 58 with 84 potential. And then Akio Ka ends up with 92 potential, which is insane. Much higher than I hoped. But he's only a 45 overall and only 77 speed. I was hoping for like 85 plus, honestly. But I can't be mad at that. 92 potential there. But honestly, these top 3 right here, Vernon Rodriguez, Frederick Light, and Owen Wise, I mean, the future is bright, y'all. Some other signings around the league, or draftees around the league. Mitch Mora, the shortstop that the Rockies took. I kind of clowned him for not taking Robbie Johnson, but Mitch Mora is a 70 overall with 92 potential. It's hard to get much better than that. They also get 2 key relievers, which is pretty dope. The Dodgers have a terrible draft, which, you know, they deserve that. In Post, who we were kind of targeting, starts out with 73 power against lefties, 62 overall with 90 potential. That's pretty good. Saul Ramirez ends up unsigned here. Roger Rayburn. Ooh, the Rays continue to stack their farm system. Bob Malone ends up, he was a guy we had on our board. We didn't scout him very well, but 66 overall with 89 potential is really good. They pick up a reliever with good potential and also a left fielder, 18 years old, Troy Gunn, 44 overall, but 87 potential. Not bad, not bad. Oh, there's Kurt Wellington. We were targeting him in the first round, thinking we might take him, but but the Blue Jays snatched him up a few picks before us. Ends up being pretty good. 67 overall with 90 potential at 22 years old. Oh, the White Sox. They had the number 2 pick in the draft, and they took Samuel Velez. Oh, they do pick up this shortstop, though, Akinori Ozuna. 51 overall, but 98 potential? 98? He might be the highest potential in the entire draft. Not bad at all, man. Ryan. The guy's so nice they named him twice. Ho! And there it is. Robbie Johnson for the Royals. 82 overall. 99 potential at 18. This is what we call generational, y'all. 75-69 contact, 62-58 power, 73 fielding, 96 speed, 99 potential at 18 years old. They also pick up 2 really good relievers, 72 overall, 95 potential for J.J. Williams, A.J. Romero, 65 with 86 potential. The rest of their draft, not so good. There goes Derek McDonald again. Wow. What are they going to do with Bobby Witt? Move him to third base, I guess, maybe? All right, Greg Duke right here, 60 overall with 91 potential. Pretty good pickup there. Brett Castle for the Angels, 66 overall with 93 potential. A good lefty pitcher for them. Oh, my goodness. Adrian Esquivel, 81 overall with 97 potential. And look at these hitting stats. 73 contact on both sides, 72 power right, 82 power left. 82 clutch, 69 discipline, 74 vision. He can't field at all, but who cares? This guy might be an all-star next year. Unbelievable. What a loaded draft class this has been. Oh, Ruben O'Neal. This was the shortstop that we wanted. 18 years old, ends up having 87 potential, 54 overall, and 98 speed. We wanted a speed guy in the draft. My goodness. Nationals have a pretty good draft. Get Jonathan Bourbon, and then a relief pitcher, Sawyer Bullock, and then Alberto Ramiro, 57 overall, 97 potential. Wow, I told y'all this was a stacked class. Cubs have a terrible draft. Let's go. And then Lloyd Cutliff, 3rd overall pick, 72 overall, 93 potential. Really good pickup for the Reds. Actually, I don't think he was the 3rd overall pick. No, the 3rd overall pick was Mora. They ended up getting Cutliff at like 5. What a steal. What a steal. But hey, I'm happy with our draft class, man. All right, hopping into game 1 of a series against Boston. Bottom 4, 1 out. We are down 1-0. Nelson Velasquez at the plate. Jose Ramirez, William Contreras on the corners. Let's see if we can take it to Tanner Houck. Oh, no. Not the pop-up on the high cutter. PTSD from last season. That's not good, but hey, you know what that means? Hideki Watanabe comes up here, batting .429 with 4 home runs so far. A 1550 OPS. Only 21 at bats. But let's see if he can come up clutch again. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, we put a good swing on it. That ball's going to go to the shortstop, though. That'll be out number 3. And at the end of 4, Boston's still up 1-0 here. All right, bottom 5 here. No outs. Sal Frelick reached base. We're still only down by 1. Andy Pajes coming to the plate here. Up to start for Christian Yelich. While Yelich is out with an injury, there's strike 1. Pajes batting .250 and 44 at bats so far this season. Oh, and they're going to pick off Frelick. We weren't even stealing. We just took a 1-step lead. Oh, my gosh. Wow. That's unfortunate. Oh, that ball is hit really well by Pajes. My goodness, it's going to fall. It's going to die right before the warning track. We put a good swing on it. And now Jackson Chourio comes up, batting .249, 15 home runs, really taking a step up this year offensively. Oh, get through there! We're going to get an infield single. That's an infield single. It wasn't a great swing. Was not, but we will take that infield single because we got speed on now and Luis Arias at the dish. That is going to be hit directly to the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. He'll throw it over to Paul Goldschmidt for the out. And at the end of 5, we are still down 1-0. All right, bottom 6 here. No outs. And Jose Ramirez, this is our first chance to jump in with him as a Brewer. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Bo Bichette on first. We're still down 1-0. Can we please get something going against Tanner Houck? Oh, man, he looks good in Brewers navy and yellow. Let's go, baby. That ball hit up the middle, but it's going to be fielded, and it is a double play. We put a decent swing on it. Come on, Willie Contreras. Nice. Good swing by Contreras. We got life here with 2 outs. One of our slowest runners on base, but that's okay. Nuh-uh. They're not even going to check down the line to see if I went. That's cold, bro. That is cold. Yeah, I don't get it either, boys. Wow. We couldn't get anything going. A solo home run from Goldschmidt made it 2-0. Trevor Story extended the lead to 4-0. We never had a chance to come back. That's a disappointing loss to the Red Sox, honestly. So after losing 2 out of 3 to Boston, we have a little 2-game set with the Guardians. We took game 1. Might see some old faces in new places here. Down 2-0. Bases loaded for Akil Baddoo here against Hunter Gaddis. Oh no, Akil Baddoo! The double play, and we're going to head to the bottom of the 4th down 2-0. Golly. All right, a little bit of action, but still down 2 runs. We're down 3-1 here. Jose Ramirez at the plate, 0 for 3 today. Travis d'Arnaud and MJ Melendez on base with 1 out. Let's see if we can make it happen against Justin Lawrence of Rockies fame. Holy cow. Dude, that sidearm delivery is just insane. Oh, Luis. Can we make it happen, man? That ball hit by Luis Arias. We're going to score a run here. We're going to send the runner to third. And he'll be in safely. It's going to be a 3-2 game with runners on the corners and 2 outs. Bo Bichette coming up, hopefully, to get an RBI. 2-2 count here to Bichette. Here comes the pitch. Go! Go! That was nuts, bro. And we got 1 run back. But God, what a pitch, man. Oh, we got life here. Super Sal Frelick hit a solo shot in the top of the 8th. Now in the bottom of the 8th with 1 out, Johan Oviedo is still in after 2 innings pitched. George Valera at the plate, runner on first. Oh my God, what am I doing? All right, I think we're just gonna intentionally walk here. Set up the double play. Chase DeLauder comes up, and we're gonna bring in Genesis Cabrera. Little lefty-lefty matchup. That ball grounded up the middle, and we're gonna get exactly what we want, which is a double play here. That'll take us to the 9th inning, tied at 3. Oh, buddy, top 9 here, 2 outs. Jose Ramirez is on third. Luis Arias at the plate against Yuki Matsui. Fun little nugget of trivia. I tried to work it where I got Yuki Matsui from the Guardians. I just couldn't make it work, though. Anyways, let's see if we can knock this one into the outfield. Yes, that is a dink. Just like Luis Arias likes doing it. That is going to be a hit on the first pitch of the at-bat, and we score a run. J-Ram gets in. I'm glad to see that he was on base. He was 0 for 4 before that. And we're going to take a 4-3 lead here. Ooh, ground ball up the middle, but it is going to be fielded. Nice job there by Arias. He gets it over to Jimenez. But Luis Arias is going to give us the lead. And I'm sure Abner Uribe will be coming in to close this bad boy out. Okay, we won 4-3. I don't know where I stopped recording and started again. But we won, and Abner Uribe got the save. Hurrah! Here comes the injury bug. I wish this would have happened before the trade deadline and not after. Aaron Ashby is going to be out for 1 to 2 months. Hopefully he'll be back for the playoffs, but I don't know. I think we're probably going to call up Jacob Mizrowski. All right, I lied. What we actually did was call up left-hander reliever Scotty Morgan, who is a 70 overall at 24, but deep potential. So he's kind of as good as he'll ever be, but that's as good as I need him to be right now. Trevor Rogers is our long reliever, but he's got 80 stamina, so he's going to get some spot starts here. Maybe build his stock back up as a starter while we have an injury to Aaron Ashby. All right, we're halfway through August and hopping into what will be our last gameplay of the video. We have split the first two games against the Cardinals here. We're down 1-0, top 5, 2 outs. Jackson Chourio is up with runners on the corners, looking to tie the game. Oh, I feel like we put a good time swing on that, but Chourio creates a twister with the whiff on that. It's 1-0 Cardinals in the middle of the fifth. All right, top 8 here, 2 outs. Runners on first and second for Luis Arias. Emilio Pagan on the bump. We're still down 1-0, so a base hit probably ties the game. Oh no, that's gonna have too much air under it, I think. Dang it. All right, here we go. Last chance. Jose Ramirez. Top 9, no outs. 0 for 3 again. He's been struggling since we got him, I feel like. Here's a chance to turn it around. Well, that won't do it. What a dot on the corner of the strike zone. Ramirez understandably frustrated, but that was a good pitch, man. Oh! That's a horrible call right there. Look at that strike, too. Oh, my God. Oh. Unfortunate, man. Down to our final out, and it's Yohan Moncada. Come on, buddy. That's a good swing, but it's not going to be enough. He gets the tip of the bat on it, and that will end it. We are going to lose this game by 1. Very, very unfortunate. Don't like losing a series, especially a division series. We're going to lose it 1-0 too. Wow, that's just disappointing. All right, y'all, despite that disappointing ending, we made some really big moves and had some really big wins, including that Hideki Watanabe walk-off this video. We are poised for a big run at the playoffs. We still have the best record in the majors, but barely. We are 74-47, and the Arizona Diamondbacks, who we play and will start the next video with, are 74-48. So same amount of wins, 1 more loss. So it'll be very, very interesting. We got a month and a half to go until our first playoff appearance of the franchise. We haven't technically locked it up, but things are going pretty well, I think. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Anyways, hey, I appreciate y'all checking it out. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps other people see the videos. Gives me more motivation to do more videos. Hey, I have fun with it, though, with everybody that checks it out every time anyway. As always, I really appreciate y'all. We'll see you next time. Peace out.